We just had a call with a big group of personal trainers going over what we call the 100 leads method, because this is about how do we get you 100 quality leads every single month, but dramatically reduce the price of the cost of these leads. And this isn't just pulling it out of our ass. This is the stuff that actually works, because for example, Alexis went from $76 per lead following the old methods, now down to $4 per lead.
My ad spend, was completely outrageous. I was spending about $900 every 3 days. Go ahead, do the math. Just in 1 week, I was spending $1,800 to $2,000 a week. A week! Yeah, pretty simple, which means I was spending about $8,000 a month in ads. Now, mind you, I've only been with the cartel for about 4 weeks. My ad spend now is down to $4 per result, which means I was averaging about $58 per result. We're about to possibly move and double our size solely because we want to help our community. We've partnered up with Silver Sneakers. We're going to be getting out in the community more. I mean, that just frees up our time. When we've been here in the trenches and we haven't been able to do that, we've been owner operated. We're about to become business owners and actually be able to become the real true faces of our business. See, that's not something we were able to even imagine doing. Chris and the cartel has been helping us to be able to do that and be able to help us be the true faces of our business.
So I'm going to show you right now the 3 steps that make up the 100 leads method, because when I started selling online fitness programs, there was 2 things I really sucked with. There was 2 things I just found really hard. Number 1 was audience building, how to actually build an audience and get leads. I found it excruciatingly hard, and there were so many different things to try and do, but I tried them all for so long and I just really sucked at it. The second thing I found really hard was actually being the converting side. So once I had leads coming in, how do I actually sell them into the high ticket programs that I was selling? And that's what I tried to do for years and years until I finally found the actual methods that worked. And I'm gonna walk you through one of those right now. So I brought along my trusty iPad so I can walk you through this so you understand exactly what it is that you're gonna need to do. So the first section we need to understand is the actual, how do we get the message in front of the person? This is where we're going to be using, for example, a Facebook ad with a Facebook lead form. Now, this does work with Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and other methods, but just for now, to make it easy, we're going to be really specific with the methods that we're using. So the Facebook ad, and this is where so many fitness professionals go wrong, is their ads absolutely suck. And it goes in 2 ways. One, their messaging and their offer isn't actually being accepted. Their market doesn't really actually want it. It's not vibing with them. It's not a high converting offer. But secondly, they're getting the ad in front of the wrong people. So their audience and their message are incorrect. So you need to make sure that you're creating the creative, the copy, the words that you're using, and the offer, essentially the hook that you're putting forward to them is exactly what your market actually wants. The second thing is you need to make sure the ads are going in front of the right people so the audience setup is correct as well. Now, the second thing we need to put together is what we call the appointment funnel. The appointment funnel is made of 3 critical steps right now. Number 1, you need to get the person to apply so you know that they actually are a good fit for you to help them. The last thing that you want is for you to have a bunch of sales conversations with people that are just tire kickers or energy vampires or not willing to pay what it is that you're actually selling. That'll be a complete waste of your time, and that means they're dud leads. And the whole 100 leads method means we're getting quality leads at a cheap price as well. So the second step is where we look at the choose time. This is when essentially they're just going to be booking into your calendar, making sure that you have the conversations when you want to have the conversations. And this third step is really critical. This is the actual warm up or the thank you page. This is when you get them to make sure that they're going to show up for their conversation, whether it's in a gym or whether it's on the phone or whether you're having it on a computer. You need to make sure that you're actually getting them primed, ready to rock and roll, so that when they actually get onto the conversation with you, they're not saying, oh, how's this all work? What's going on? They're actually going, hey, I want to join. How is this going to be working for me to get on board with you? So there's 3 steps a part of that appointment funnel, and we're going to go deeper into that in some upcoming episodes. But the actual third phase of the 100 leads method is what we call the high conversion, high ticket closing sale. This is really what we need to be able to do to make sure that you're converting 7, 8, 9 out of 10 leads into your programs, because you don't want to get these leads coming through and then them not signing on. That's going to be a huge waste of your money. So we need to make sure that this 2-step process is in place, because this is working like absolute gangbusters. The coaches that are following this are being able to convert at really high levels, up to 80 to 90%. There's some coaches that converted at 100% in a complete month span. Now, that's not absolutely everyone. We usually say we expect a 70 to 80% conversion rate, but when following this is going to make sure that your leads are coming through, are going to be converting to your program. So there's 3 things you just need to make work to make sure that you've got leads coming in and you're selling them into your programs. Number 1, are you getting your high converting message in front of the people? Are you using, for example, in this, the Facebook ad with the Facebook lead form? The second is, are you using the appointment funnel? Are you making it easy for people to be able to actually come on board and you have the conversation with them that are the right fit with you? And then thirdly, are you making sure that you have a high converting system, a process where you know that you can turn leads into clients as well? So if you don't have one of these systems in place, or maybe you don't have any of the 3 systems in place and you want to be able to work on that, what I'll do is the easiest next step is for us to actually plan this out for you. And we do this really quickly on a quick chat that we just call the strategy session. I'll pop a link below for you to be able to book in a time for this, where with me and my team, we'll be able to actually give you a custom plan for it. And chill out, there's nothing to buy on this call. This is the simplest way for us to know that we can actually help you. So choose a time by clicking the link below. Let us map out what is going to be the best setup for you, and then we'll be able to make sure that you're getting leads coming in and you're converting them month to month, watching your income grow. And look, if you're skeptical, I don't blame you whatsoever. What you need to see is what are the other coaches just like you saying after they've had their strategy sessions. Because there's this one, and 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 this one. So to be perfectly honest, the proof is in the pudding. If you want to be able to use the systems that are clearly working, click the link below and we'll talk to you real soon.